Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So taking you along the way with my hair removal journey. So let's do a quick chat and see, I don't know, maybe why I'm deciding to do laser hair removal. So let's bring it back a little bit. I suffer from like cystic acne. In 2016, 2017, I had major breakouts all over my face. With time now, they have gone away and faded. But anyways, long story short, I also get cystic acne, I guess around my bikini area, and it's really painful. It's just annoying. It's like at times I would be embarrassed with, you know, new relationship. There's something really so personal and so intimate that I just really was bothered. Not only with the look of it, but it actually physically would hurt. Walking long distances, you know, like a trip at Disney would be a pain. It would really hurt. So I went to my doctor, and it was at one point where, you know, I was really suffering from my face, but no one knew I had it in my bikini area as well. And so I think just expressing how painful it was and how it looked, I then went on some medication. So long story short, I have taken a few times when I receive flare-ups, so when it comes back again, antibiotics. And it's the antibiotics I get prescribed is a 3-month dose, and that's a lot. I feel like that's a lot on my body. It's something that I don't like taking, and I feel like sometimes it makes me sick. No, it's not that I feel like it does. You cannot drink the antibiotic on an empty stomach, and I have a couple of times, and not even empty stomach. I either forget and I take it 30 minutes after I eat, and it makes me want to hurl. It's so bad, but it's just something I don't want to be taking forever. And I know sometimes with an infection I will have to, like, speaking with my doctor, it looks like, you know, if I pick at it, I'm a picker. Let's put it out there, I'm a picker. And when you do that, not only is it bad for your skin, you're breaking the skin, it can cause damage, it can cause like scars. But when you pick at something, that's not the only pore you have on your face. It will spread, and it would continue to spread, and that's what I would do. And I don't feel like that was the case in my bikini area, so I think it's just I suffer from this in general. So when it did spread, and when it is bad, it's because it spread throughout the area, throughout the pores next to it, and you have to take medication to make it go away. It's just, you know, but to prevent it, and to prevent me having to take medication, a lot of some of the stuff my doctor said or recommended is to remove hair, and that would be more in the bikini area, problematic area that I'm talking about. He recommended, you know, I continue to shave, get waxing, and maybe because cost effective, he didn't mention laser hair removal. He did tell me to at least try to keep the area hair free. To me, shaving, it causes irritation, it causes razor bumps, and I feel like sometimes the bumps will cause ingrown hair, and that will cause me to have more breakouts more frequent. So to me, shaving is not something I like. And not only that, I feel like it's sharp, it hurts. I just personally, I don't like to shave. So I, you know, started waxing. I've been waxing for a little more than 1.5 years. You know, first of all, it's painful. I mean, it's painful. And at first it was uncomfortable getting to, you know, meet someone who will be in your area, that it's not a nurse, it's not someone in the medical field. You know, it's someone that is definitely experienced in that area and probably sees private parts or other people all day, every day. But it was just to me a little bit more uncomfortable. And then you grow a relationship with the person, and you know, I've actually had 3 different people that I would get Brazilian. I would get a full Brazilian, and so for some time I would do so, but at the, you know, it would still come back the same, you know, the hair follicle will come back, it's still as thick. And so sometimes I would delay on going back for my next waxing because I would have a flare up and I don't want to go. Not only was I embarrassed, but you can't put wax on it, you can't pull on the skin that has an acne. It's like if you had acne on your face and you would, you know, put wax and wax it off. And then also when you go on medication, it makes your skin very sensitive. And I'm not sure if you heard like horror stories. I've definitely seen people and I've heard of them. Anyone on like acne medication, you can't get waxed because it will rip off your skin and then it will cause like skin damage. There's like a scabbing. So you're ripping off your skin. So new skin has to grow back, kind of like a cut, like a wound. So it's just been a mess, a journey. And so when I would get delayed on going back, I would have a full-on, let's just say full-on bush at that point, and then it hurts. The more hair you have, the longer you wait, it hurts again, and it's just uncomfortable. And I just didn't want to have hair. That's, you know, me waiting maybe was saving me money, not going as frequently, but the whole point was for me not to have hair. And in between waiting, I would just get more ingrowns or more cystic acne, and it's just been a whole journey. So I looked into laser hair removal, and what I really want to express and what the nurse that actually went to and got laser hair removal is, it's not something permanent, but it definitely helps or prolongs the hair from growing. So it's not something like on the permanent side, but it will definitely stop hair from growing. Once you get to the maintenance mode in your laser hair removal, it can be anywhere between 4 to 6 months until you get laser again, meaning until your hair grows back again. That's, to me, sounds amazing. So maybe it's not something permanent, but it's definitely a better solution than what I've been doing as of now. I don't think I explained it as much as I want to, but so we're gonna cut here and I will pop back in the middle of the video. Hi everyone, so I just made it to one of my favorite places that definitely changed my life. It's Inland Cosmetic Surgery Center. I'm coming for my very first session of laser hair removal. I decided to do this vlog because I've been wanting this for a really long time, and I think I've just been holding out on it because, one, financially, but also because I thought I could find other solutions to being hairy. But it's actually a problem for me. I'll go more into detail, you know, throughout this video, but I'm in a rush. I just parked, about to go in. Come with me. So I'm in the room waiting for a doctor to come in. I'm not getting it today. I'm so sad. Took some hours off of work to come in, all excited and stuff. But one part that I was gonna get into later, which I still will, is I suffer from acne and cysts, which can be caused by ingrown hair, but I feel like I get them regardless. Because some little ones are just ingrown hair, and once the hair pops out or I pluck it or something, it goes away. Some of them is acne, like bad cystic acne, where it's not something that you pop. It's not something that gets ready with the white head. It's underneath the skin. It's really painful. It hurts to walk sometimes. So the reason why I looked into this was I needed the hair gone. One thing my general doctor told me is not having hair will help the acne and the cysts. It won't cause it to break out more, cause more cysts. So he told me some options. Shaving, I think that causes more acne. It gives me more razor burn, gives me more ingrown hair. And then it was waxing, which I've done for a while now. And when I stop or when the hair starts coming in, because with waxing it still comes in, it will happen again. And so I'm just over this. I'm so tired. So I want something a little bit more permanent, a little bit longer, because even laser hair removal is not permanent. You have to keep it up, even if it comes down to at least once or twice a year, eventually when the hair follicle and the hair has become very thin. But this sounds better, and unfortunately I'm currently suffering with some acne down there, and it could cause some issues, or it can cause me to break out more. Some people break out with laser. I don't know, it's something with the heat of the laser. So I'm gonna be sent home with some antibiotics to help me clear what I currently have and also help prevent more with the laser treatment. And so I don't know how long I'm gonna have to take it before coming back, but I'm gonna learn it a little bit. See, like I was laying down next to my buddy here, the laser, but it's okay. It's all, this is what a consultation's for, but I'm that person that wants to do consultation and appointment same day because I have no patience, but I'll give more detail in a bit. Here we go, life with acne. Had to pick up this prescription. All right, so you saw me super hyped, excited, kind of nervous to get it started. Well, this is what consultations are for. I'm that person that likes to do consultation and appointment same day. Let's kick it in the butt, get it started. Well, my consultation was a little bit longer. I talked about my experience with the cystic acne, my history, medication-wise and everything, and they have told me, the nurse that helped, that sometimes getting laser will cause even someone normally without my issue breakouts, and that's because the laser is heat, so it's producing heat, it's giving off a heat, and sometimes that can cause, from my understanding, that can cause a breakout or also a flare-up. You know, the skin is very sensitive, and so it can do so, and with that happening, it can cause a breakout, and I was really afraid. I already suffer from my issue, and I actually had a current flare-up at the moment. I think I had like 2 cystic pimples at the time of my consultation, and she said a lot of patients that are, you know, a little bit concerned that they may flare up, or they're very likely to, they get prescribed an antibiotic before they start their sessions. And I am well known and well aware of what an antibiotic can help with, and so it sounded like for me the best thing would be to take the antibiotic. So it's a 7-day dose, and for me, I don't know what if your doctor would prescribe this, but take twice a day, and they told me to start it 2 days before the service, so before the laser hair removal, before the first session. So I went to go pick up my medication. You saw a little clip there, and then 2 days later I went in for my appointment, which is today. And it's finally happening. I'll let you guys know I'm really nervous right now. Like, it's gonna hurt, because it probably is. Okay, bye.
Here we go.
Okay.
Into the trap though.
Okay.
Nice and cool.
Ooh.
I know. It's great.
It hurts like a random flick. So getting there, I was a little bit nervous. I heard, you know, I did some research. I've heard that the zaps on the with the laser feel like a flick or a rubber band snapping at you. And so I was like, oh, I don't know. I mean, but I do go through Brazilian wax, and that can be a bit painful, especially some areas. I feel like some areas are a little bit more sensitive than others. So when I told her, you know, I was getting there a little bit nervous with pain, I can take pain, but I'm a baby. Like, I have a high pain tolerance, but I complained the whole way through. Like, whatever. So I was nervous getting there, but I'm ready to get this started, and I just wanted to get it done already and just start my experience. And I'm ready to be less hairy, because it's not hair free, so it's just less hairy, less often. I'm ready. So I get there, very clean, very spotless. I've been to this location. So they were the med spa that's in that center, but it's at Inland Cosmetic Surgery, which is where I got my breast augmentation done April of 2018. And so I love the facility. I love all the nurses, the employees, the doctors. They're very, very nice and helpful and friendly. So I was excited to get started. And as soon as I came in the room, you know, they turned on the machine, started going. We had a quick little consultation again, you know, what's gonna happen recovery wise and what to do with, you know, if I have a flare up, if I don't. So, and then we just got started. So they're very cool, and I feel like it was very effective. The nurse had an ice cube right beside the laser. So she would put the ice cube to kind of, like, I guess, temporarily numb, zap, put the ice cube again, zap, and it really helped. It really cooled off the area. And the first snap, I don't think I recorded it. I hope I did. If I did, I'm gonna put a replay right here. I was shocked. That little pain, I think I got more scared because I hadn't felt it yet, but it wasn't actually that bad now I think about it. And then the next zaps were so much easier. It really does feel like a rubber band. Like, you know, if you rip a rubber band on accident, a hair tie on accident, something that smacks you really quickly, that's it. But it's every zap. And I don't know how many I had, maybe 30 zaps on just like the front area, because I got a full bikini, which would be like a full Brazilian, so including my butt area. So just the front part, you know, the vagina area, I think it was about 30 snaps, I think. I don't think any more. And it was so fast, it was so easy, and honestly the icing method really helped. I told her, I'm like, you're amazing with this ice, and she's like, that's why everyone comes back. It was so funny. She was so like joking with me. I'll put her name down. It's the nurse, and I completely forgot her name, but I'll put her down. So if you want to book with them, definitely ask for her, because she's amazing. And I believe she told me she's only there Monday through Thursday. She's great, and it was really easy, very comfortable. I felt really comfortable. She's actually a professional nurse. Everyone in the facility, nurses, doctors. When I got my antibiotic prescribed, she called a doctor, had a mini consultation on why I should get the antibiotic, why I should start that before the sessions. So it's just very comfortable, and I loved it. It was so quick, so easy. Zooming forward on my Insta stories, I put a little mini clip of me during the laser hair removal. I was in the middle of getting zapped. So this is like after 15 little zaps, I was comfortable. I didn't even feel any pain. Honestly, if you're gonna rate the pain from 0 to 10, I would say 3. It really doesn't hurt. It goes by so quickly. Some areas are more delicate than others, but the same with waxing. I feel like some areas are much more. And I'm sorry if I'm looking, there's a window in front of me, and I have a hard time looking at people's eyes when I talk, and it's the same way with this camera. I don't know I'm just not, I can't like focus on the camera like if it's someone's eyes. So I'm looking outside the window at the trees moving and everything. But hope that doesn't bother anyone. It was really quick, really fast, and I cannot wait. It's so funny. I can't wait for my next session because it really wasn't painful. It was great, and she was great. Everyone there was great, and they have currently a package. Now this is not sponsored at all. They didn't reach out to me. I didn't reach out to them, paying with my own money. But just to let you know, there's a package which includes a free session. So you're basically paying for 5 sessions, but you get 6 when you buy the package. So I think that's a great deal, definitely cost effective. I would call to get pricing or, you know, visit your local med spa or look around. I'm just trying to film my experience and why I decided to get it and how I felt. And I'm hoping, you know, anywhere you visit will be the same. But long story short, it's great. It's the first day after getting my first session and I feel good. I feel no pain. She asked me to put hydrocodone. I will put the name right here because I don't even know what that is. I'm saying another medication. And I've only applied it and I have no burning. She's like, let me know or just put some more on if you start to burn, you know. If it starts to hurt, like a little bit of burn, because it literally is a burn. It's zapping you with heat. I feel normal. So what she told me is that when it grows back in, which should be within maybe 4 weeks, it will be a bit thinner and it's actually going to shed. So it will grow out and then start to kind of flake off, fall off. Like if I'm shedding, isn't that great? But that's what causes, basically, that's what's going to happen with the laser hair removal. Your hair will grow out and it would kind of shed off. And so my next session, she said it will be within the next 6 to 8 weeks. By then I should have at least 2 growth cycles, which means I should have at least shaved twice before going. But that I will see a difference, at least some difference. And with time, every session, it would be a little bit more of a difference, a little bit lengthier of a time. And she told me that it's not a permanent solution. Hair will always grow back. She can't tell me when mine will because it can be different for everyone. It does grow back much slower. And at one point when you're in, she told me, maintenance mode, it can be that you would only need to come in 2 times a year. She did mention to me that you cannot come in less than that because you need to keep it going. If you come in less than twice a year, it will no longer be effective. You need to have the laser hair removal done. You need to have the laser at least 2 times a year, which I am okay with.